proud of you. We fought through the adversity this year. That's in our rearview mirror. We're going like that. Hey, I'm proud of you. Hey, that defense. How about the darn pass rush? Yes, sir. How about that offense for 200 yards? I want you to enjoy this one. Oh, yeah. We got an off week.
Hey, y'all. Hey, look. We won this big game, man. Hey, I know Coach's birthday was this week, man. Look, we just want to present the game ball, man. Hey, lights on. 1, 2, 3, 4. War Eagle, never to conquer, never to yield. War Eagle to the shield. Fight on the ocean, blue top, War Eagle, stand up there. Give hell, to the top. Hey, War Eagle, wait for Auburn, DC, hey!
I thought we did a really good job of spacing the guys out and then at the same time of bringing 2 tight ends in the game and running the ball. But we just wanted to get on the ground early and make sure we found our running game. And the past few weeks when we've done that, we've been explosive. And obviously we were right at 500 yards tonight. And so we really came out there and kind of did what we wanted to and spread the guys out and then brought each other in and ran the ball. And then we hit some explosive plays.
They had a couple of sets that they were kind of, beating a lot of teams with, and Coach still gave us the adjustment and the plays, and he kind of put us in a good predicament like he always do, and to help us stop the run because we knew that was going to be big with a freshman quarterback.
The Auburn Football Review, featuring Coach Ralph Shook Jordan.
Be sharp. Be ready.
You are the champion of the best football conference in America.
You guys can say tonight, man, there's nobody better than you.
But I'm going to tell you what, we're SEC champs.
The official Auburn post-game show since 1954. This is the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.
Welcome to the Auburn Football Review. 48-11, the thrilling win for Auburn over LSU. I'm Andy Burcham, joined by Tigers head coach Gus Malzahn. Coach, it's the most points by Auburn scored in the long history with LSU and the largest margin of victory in the long series by LSU. Congratulations on a convincing win.
Yeah, I'm real proud of our team. We did play our best game today. Real proud of our defensive coaches, with the way they shut them down. I think they had 32 yards rushing. We talked about we want to stop the run, make them one-dimensional, get after that freshman quarterback, and we did. Real proud of the offense and the offensive coaches too. We rushed for 206 yards. That was a goal of ours, 200 yards. That's a 4th straight game. And then, of course, Bo Nix threw for 303 touchdowns and didn't turn the ball over, and he ran for a touchdown. So it was a complete team win. We talked about improving, and we've done that. We played our best game today, and now we got an off week, which is really good. It was a 6th straight SEC game, but we're a little bit beat up, so the off week couldn't come at a better time and get ready for the last 4-game stretch.
Let's take a look at the first half highlights presented by Truckworks.
Carlson will have the north wind to his back, kicks it up the left sideline, and that will get 8 yards deep into the end zone. No return for LSU. First and 10 from the Auburn 42. Finley turns, now wants to run it, gets run down from behind on the play. Comes in motion near side. They throw it to Stowe, and a lot of room down the sideline, 50. He's to the 40, gets down to the 30, and he's run out of bounds on the play. Finley to throw it, throws it high, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Nehemiah Pritchett, and now it's a foot race to the end zone. He's to the 10, and he dives to the end zone. Is he in? Eli Stowe sets up in the backfield. Nix turns, he throws the ball to Stowe. Stowe with the 5. He dives to the end zone. He's in! Touchdown, Auburn! Puts Curry on his right hip. Hands the ball to Curry behind the line of scrimmage. He's hit. He doesn't make it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a couple yards. Daquan Newkirk. 3 wide receivers to the wide side of the field to the left. Finley in pressure, throws, it's complete, but shy of the first down. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and that is all. Man goes in motion. Finley with time, throws. He goes down, ball is loose. Ball is loose. Picked up by the Tigers. Down to the 5. It's a touchdown. Christian touch. Christian touch. Auburn works from the left hash. Schwartz in motion. Hand off to, Nix throws it up the field. Back shoulder catch. Seth Williams, he's got it. Stays on his feet and runs through an Auburn or an LSU tackle. Down to the 34-yard line. Nix from the right hash. Will throw it. Steps and he throws it to the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown, Xavier Capers. Touchdown, Auburn.
Just a little wheel route on the outside.
Coach, a scoreless first quarter, 21 points in the second quarter for your ball club. Took that 21-3 lead into the locker room at the half.
Yeah, it was a big second quarter. You know, right there we had the, Seth, we thought we were ready to score a touchdown. They reviewed it. The ball went out of the end zone, gave him the ball back. And then our defense, we had an interception, went down the 5-yard line. We punched it in, and that was good. And then we had another touchdown, go up 14-0. Then I think the drive right before halftime was a 99-yard drive to make it 21-0. And then they had 3 points right before. But it was a very good first half for us.
A big first half of play for Auburn. You have a 21-3 lead at the half. Coach, what was the key in the second half to getting those 21 points?
Yeah. Hey, 0-0. We wanted to make a statement. I mean, this has been 3 years in a row against these guys, and they went down the end, and we went 0 for 3, and we've lost one possession games 3 years in a row. Our players were very motivated. Our coaches were very motivated. And then we had a 75-yard drive coming right out of halftime for a touchdown. That kind of gave us some breathing room, and midway through the third quarter, that game was over, and we were able to play some young guys. And, the thing about it this year with 10 SEC games, it's hard to play your twos a lot. At least it has been for us. So it was good the whole fourth quarter and part of the third quarter to play some of those guys.
When we come back, the second half highlights. Auburn's win over LSU on the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Verizon. Verizon is building a powerful 5G experience for America. And by TruckWorks, the official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers.
Alexa, pause music.
Seriously.
Uh-huh.
Get 2.9% APR for 60 months on a new 2021 RAV4 and 90-day payment deferral. Toyota, let's go places.
When your taste buds demand greatness, nothing compares to Red Diamond coffee. Unless, of course, it's Red Diamond tea. No shortcuts, no skimping. Perfect's not easy. Red Diamond, available at a grocer near you.
Back when we started this company, folks had the idea that all treated lumber was the same. Well, our little yellow tag put an end to that. Today, people know that the best does have a name, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. They use it because they can trust it to be around for years and years, and so will we. Here's to 50 years of 5-star backyards and the little yellow tag.
As we celebrate 100 years of women's suffrage, we reflect upon a time when we could not register to vote nor hold public office. But now, we have the privilege of representing the people of Alabama in the state legislature.
We must continue to educate and empower women because together we can continue to shatter records and overcome barriers.
Register to vote and obtain your photo ID so you too can exercise your right to vote on November 3rd.
When your taste buds demand greatness, nothing compares to Red Diamond coffee. Unless, of course, it's Red Diamond tea. No shortcuts, no skimping. Perfect's not easy. Red Diamond, available at a grocer near you.
It's now time for Between the Hashes, presented by Verizon. Verizon is building a powerful 5G experience for America. This is 5G built right.
And back on the Auburn Football Review, we go between the hashes. It's presented by Verizon, and today we're joined by T.D. Moultrie. T.D., thanks for spending some time with us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, people know you on the field. Let's talk a little bit about the T.D. Moultrie off the field. What do you like to do in your downtime away from the game?
Away from a game,
Honestly, I'd rather be with my friends. We all can joke around. That, or I like to cook, but I don't have much time to cook in the dorm, so.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, what kind of things do you like to cook when you do have time?
I like to cook fish, chicken. Well, usually more fish because you put fish with anything like salad, fries, stuff like that, mashed potatoes, even that. So when I make fish, I'd rather have brim, bass, or catfish.
All right, now he sounds like an experienced fisherman to me. Tell me about the best fishing trip that you ever took, and then tell me about the biggest fish that you ever caught.
Honestly, I don't know what was the biggest fish, but I think the best fishing I had was I had 6 bass, and there was some big fish, and I had a whole lot of brim, so I think that was the best for me.
Yeah, that was a good haul.
Yeah.
All right, how are you a different man now than day one you stepped foot on the Auburn campus?
I'm a lot different man now because I'm more coachable as a 7th grader. So you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to understand, and no matter the age, I believe you can listen to others when they're younger, because I just let them know they have a voice as well, and they don't have to wait until they get older until somebody finally start listening to them.
All right, TD, before we wrap it up, what's the best play? What's your favorite play that you were on the field for here at Auburn?
I had to say Alabama play on kickoff when I ran through somebody, the receiver, and hit the return last year for Alabama.
All right, that's a good one. Thanks for spending time with us today, War Eagle.
Warrior.
That's TD Moultrie, Between the Hashes, presented by Verizon.
Just like your favorite mascot, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama works hard behind the scenes. Proud sponsor of the Tide and Tigers.
Whether you're heading to an off-road destination for work or play, creating the perfect lawn to wrap up another Yard of the Month award, or preparing the fields for a bumper crop, think SunSouth, where you'll find quality John Deere equipment, affordably priced, and ready to help you tackle outdoor projects faster and more efficient. And now, for those larger projects, think SunSouth to save on our new selection of John Deere compact construction equipment. SunSouth, proud to be the preferred tractor of the Auburn Tigers.
Car wreck and you don't know where to go. Listen real close, I'll tell you what I know. Vance Law Firm will make you smile. Pick up the phone, here's the number to dial. Down 3 for me. 3 Vance Law Firm. 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 For me.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and today we're turning on 5G across the country with a coverage of 5G nationwide. And in more cities, the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband, the fastest 5G in the world. It will change your phone and how businesses do everything. I'm proud because we didn't build it the easy way. We built it right. This is the 5G America's been waiting for, only from Verizon.
Welcome back on the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota. Coach, 21-3 is the score at halftime. What was the message to your team after a terrific second quarter of play?
Well, like I said, 0-0, man, and let's keep the hammer down. And our guys were hungry. There was just a real positive, confident tone before the game, really the week of practice. And then at halftime, you could just feel it, like they were ready to, to put this thing away and make a statement. And I think our team did that today.
Let's take a look at the second half highlights presented by Truckworks.
From Auburn High School's Avery Atkins. Bigsby will watch that one sail to the back of the end zone. 1st and 10 at the LSU 28. Schwartz in motion now to the wide side of the field. Nix floats it out to Anthony Schwartz, to the 20, down to the 15 to the 10, and he's run out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Flanks Nix to his left from the left hash. Bigsby gives way to Nix, tries to get to the outside, dives to the end zone. Did he make it? He did! Touchdown Auburn! Bo Nix from 5 yards out! Arian Davis Price, the tailback. Finley drops the throw, throws to the Auburn boundary. The ball is deflected and intercepted from the right hash. On 3rd and goal, hands the ball to Bigsby. Surges forward, down to the goal line. He's in! Touchdown Auburn! Tank Bigsby from 2 yards out. 3rd down for Johnson. Left-hander is flushed out of the pocket. Being run down from behind, and Papo got him. Papo got him at the 26. He goes down at the 29. The Tigers are 5 of 8 on 3rd down today. Nix from the gun. Steps up into the pocket. Makes one man miss across the 40. 45-50. Into LSU territory and down to the LSU 45. Stove in motion. Hand the ball up the middle. Bigsby unfettered into the end zone for Auburn. Touchdown Auburn! Bigsby the tailback. Play action. Nix looks and he throws it. He's got Schwartz wide open, and they'll not catch him. There he goes like a flash. Anthony Schwartz for a touchdown.
Thank you very much.
5 receivers in the set. Johnson flushed. He goes down. With the team, there's the final snap of the ball game, and Auburn wins it, and convincingly so here this afternoon. The most points scored in the series for Auburn against LSU. The biggest margin of victory in the series, Auburn and LSU. And the Tigers of Auburn win convincingly today.
Coach, you started right out of the gate that 3rd quarter, got the ball to open the 3rd quarter play. 3rd quarter had been tough for Auburn. Only 20 points total scored by Auburn in the 3rd quarter. You get 21 today against a good LSU ball club.
Yeah, you know, a couple of weeks ago I made the comment that our offense was still a work in progress, but really what I meant by that is, you know, our offensive line and new coordinator not going through spring, and we finally are starting to gel a little bit more up front. Our quarterback is getting more comfortable with our offensive coordinator and vice versa, and, you know, we're putting it all together. And, you know, we were balanced today, rushing for 200, throwing for 300 against the defending national champs, and a team that has really played really well the last 2 weeks, and then to win like we did convincingly, especially in the second half.
Over 500 yards in total offense. Bo Nix, 300 yards through the air. One of your leading rushers today. He had 3 touchdown passes and 1 touchdown rushing. Talk about the work of your sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, he's one of the best in our league, and he showed that today. Like I said, he's getting more comfortable with the offense. He is getting more comfortable with his offensive line. You know, and I'm real proud of our offensive line. I mean, they were leading the league in sacks, and we had 0 sacks. And you could tell Bo was a lot more comfortable in the pocket, specifically on 3rd down when they pinned their ears back. So that says a lot about our offensive line, especially losing Brandon Council, which is our most versatile guy, last week. We had Condre Jones step in, and he did a solid job. But I couldn't be any more proud of our offensive line.
Back to wrap things up on the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Verizon. Verizon is building a powerful 5G experience for America. And by Truckworks, the official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers.
The United States was built on the foundations of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Millions of people have defended these pillars of our democracy.
Please remember the sacrifice made by these Americans and make time to register to vote and obtain a government photo ID so you too can vote on November 3rd.
Voting is a sacred right. Sacrifices made by those who so bravely serve our country should never be forgotten.
Back when we started this company, folks had the idea that all treated lumber was the same. Well, our little yellow tag put an end to that. Today, people know that the best does have a name, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. They use it because they can trust it to be around for years and years, and so will we. Here's to 50 years of 5-star backyards and the little yellow tag.
Start the car!
Alexa, what's the fastest way home?
Get 2.9% APR for 60 months on a new 2021 RAV4 and 90-day payment deferral. Toyota, let's go places.
Remembering Coach Pat Dye is proudly presented by Yellowwood brand pressure treated pine.
You know, Coach had this, he always believed that there are 3 or 4 plays that were going to decide a football game. He'd tell us that. And he's like, look, don't miss your opportunity. If we get in the 4th quarter, I got you ready, we have you prepared. But understand, as much as you're ready and prepared, there are going to be 3 or 4 plays that are going to decide this football game. And so don't miss your opportunity. I think for the players and stuff, as tough and rough as he is, he's an emotional person and he connects. He has a special connection to the players. He always wants to ask, he said, how's Craig Ogletree doing? How's Pedro Cherry? And he has interest in what we're doing. And we hadn't played for him in 30 years. And that matters.
I'm going to make a new commitment to you. And I want you to make a commitment to Auburn. That you're going to be the best student that you can be, the best person that you can be, and the best football player you can be. And that's exactly what I'm going to live my life for. We're not going to cut any corners with you. We're not going to take any shortcuts with you. And we're not going to take anything for granted. I love you too much.
It's now time for Perfection on the Plains, presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. Auburn hosted LSU in one of the most anticipated games of the 2010 season. Both teams were undefeated and ranked in the top 10.
Single receiver left. Jefferson's going to throw. Looking with time. Fires to a wide open receiver. Tipped up and intercepted. Zach Etheridge, 25-30. Far sideline, 35-40. And out of bounds.
Auburn scored first as Cam Newton gave everyone a preview of things to come.
Runs over an LSU defender. He did it again. Touchdown, Auburn!
On Auburn's first possession of the 3rd quarter, Cam had his Heisman moment.
Here's Cam on the fake, right up the middle, breaks a tackle at the 40, stays on his feet, 35-30, 25-20. Peterson, the one-man to beat at the 5. He is in! Touchdown, Auburn! Flash that smile, Cam. Tigers lead.
I mean, everybody knew at that point. As a matter of fact, over the headset, I think I just told the staff, he just won the Heisman.
To where he's going to throw it downfield and wide open.
The game remained close late into the 4th when Ontario McCaleb broke free.
They'll give it to McCaleb around left end. McCaleb 35 for a whole 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Foot race to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Auburn!
He'd run it so much, and it was just a matter of time, and we were talking really in the late 3rd quarter and early 4th quarter, hey guys, he's going to give it here in a minute. Just make sure that you're blocking and you're ready. And sure enough, he did. And the 3 receivers blocking on that play is a thing of beauty. I mean, it's just great effort. And Ontario, he just used his speed, and that was a huge play in the game.
We had to get those blocks because we understood that he's always one play away or one move away from scoring a touchdown. And so we definitely all executed our blocks at that time. And the rest is history. I mean, he went on, I forgot how far it was, but it was a long run, man, and the stadium was going crazy.
Cam finished the day rushing for 217 yards.
Down near the 20-yard line, first down, and that's a 200-yard day rushing the football for Cam Newton.
Auburn won 24-17, improving to 8-0 with a trip to Ole Miss the following week.
In football and the truck game, it's all about performance when choosing your lineup. And with legendary horsepower and gas-powered torque, smart technology like the available Pro Trailer Backup Assist, and a championship tradition, Ford F-150 is more than a truck. It's your starting quarterback. And the official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Contact or visit your local Ford dealer for great offers on a 2020 Ford F-150. War Eagle.
Beginning the morning you opened your eyes, we spent every waking moment preparing you for the day you'd leave our nest. Whether it's driving to practice or helping with homework, it's all prepared you for, what am I going to be when I grow up? Will you be ready?
After much thought, I made my decision to take my talents to the IBEW Local 613.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers is not simply a job, it's a career. Visit IBEW613.org to begin a new future today.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and today we're turning on 5G across the country with a coverage of 5G nationwide. And in more cities, the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband, the fastest 5G in the world. It will change your phone and how businesses do everything. I'm proud because we didn't build it the easy way. We built it right. This is the 5G America's been waiting for, only from Verizon.
Welcome back on the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota. The Tigers are 4-2, Coach, now going into an off week. 6 straight weeks in the SEC. You get an off week, and it comes at a good time for your ball club.
There's no doubt. We're ready for the off week, and it'll be really good for our players to heal up. It'll be good for our coaches to evaluate exactly everything we need to do the first 6 games, get the best plan and personnel for the last 4.
How much do you scout yourself, Coach, during this off week?
Yeah, Monday, it'll all be about us. Offensively and defensively, we'll watch every snap from the first 6 games, about scheme and how we can improve and the things that we're good at, keep building upon those things. The things we're not, throw them out. And then personnel, too. These young guys are starting to come on. We played a lot of young guys today, and that's going to be a big key to our success the last 4 games, too.
Coach, congratulations on the win today. War Eagle.
All right, thank you, War Eagle.
48-11, Auburn beats LSU. For head coach Gus Malzahn, I'm Andy Burcham. You've been watching the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.